One. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Interviewing the Legends. I'm your host, Ray Shasho. Regarded as one of the top drummers of his generation, Gregory Hutchinson is highly acclaimed for his work with jazz greats like Joshua Redman, Wynton Marsalis, John Scofield, Diana Krall, Connick Jr., and many, many others. The Brooklyn-born artist grew up in a Trinidadian household surrounded by a rich tapestry of cross-cultural influences, which within earshot of the explosive sounds of the late 70s hip-hop in the streets. His mother's old soul records and his father's reggae and calypso bands shaped his musical upbringing. And after he was established in the jazz sphere, his open-minded approach drove him to tap into these elements of his musical identity, earning him recognition from the hip-hop, neo-soul, and R&B communities. Gregory Hutchinson is gearing up to release his debut solo album, The Bang, on September 29th via Warner Music. A one-of-a-kind blast of genre, busting Brooklyn energy. Check out the video for Straight from the Heart, which is out now, featuring Leona Berlin, which I'm a big fan of now,
Ooh.
and Carrie M. Riggins, and the upcoming single, New Dawn, out already out on July 28th. From Italy, please welcome the revered drummer and composer, Gregory Hutchinson, to Interviewing the Legends. Hello, Gregory.
What's going on, guys? How y'all feeling, man?
We're
Good to
doing
be here.
good, man. So what prompted you to move to Italy?
Oh, well, it's the first place I ever came when I was on the road.
Right.
And then romance ultimately brought me back. And it's kept me here.
Yeah. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
country, what I understand. I got some Italian blood in me.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Now we talking, brother. Now we talking. All right.
You know, Kobe Bryant,
Oh, yes.
the story with him, he spoke
Yes.
fluent Italian. And I think he
Very
was
much
brought up
so.
in Italy as well.
They loved him here, man. You know, that was a big loss that
Tremendous.
definitely affected everyone. It also affected me too. You know, I wrote a song based on the loss that we all were feeling during that period, you know.
You know, it's a shame. That was definitely pilot error. I read the reports and everything. And
yeah, because everybody else stayed down that day.
yeah,
when the police helicopter stayed down, everyone's supposed to stay down. But you know, we can't take back time. So we got to enjoy the moments that we have and really try to inspire. And that's what the music really does. So he did it that way. You know, I do it this way.
Exactly.
And, hope you do it your way. You know, same thing.
The Bang. Your debut solo album. All right. You ready for my critique?
Let's get it. Go ahead,
There we go. There we go. A magnificent, groundbreaking musical triumph. Alternative R&B, progressive soul, R&B fusion, modern jazz fusion. Grammy-worthy. How you like that?
I love that, man.
I think it is Grammy-worthy, man.
I love that, man, for sure.
You know, it's got so many different elements in this album. Yeah. You know, I mean, you can hear, you know, the kind of exploitation that Parliament Funkadelic did, you know, with George Clinton.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, I call them the Frank Zappa of funk, you know, because the ingenuity of Marvin Gaye, you know, with Marvin Gaye, the psychedelic soul.
Exactly. That's
Marvin
right.
Gaye, you know. And kind of the attitude, a little bit of attitude of Gil Scott-Heron, in a way.
I love it. You know music, so you know what's happening. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I met Gil Scott-Heron when they first came out.
Never got the
like one of their very first shows in DC. You know, my sister-in-law's cousin was opening up for them.
Oh, who was that?
Well, it was a band called Sabata. They were kind of like an El Chicano, Santana type band.
Nice.
Yeah. So they opened up for the band, but there was nobody there. It was like, you know, Gil Scott-Heron was brand new at the time.
Okay.
But
that's a hard one. But they got to know who he was, though, and that's the whole point.
Oh yeah.
He
Big
started as
time.
one place and ended in a totally different place and affected so many people.
Yeah.
Crazy. And
Yeah,
that's what we
man, I
try to do.
agree.
That's it.
Well, the album's available September 29th. Um, like I said before, I'm a big fan now of Leona,
Oh,
especially.
she's back. Oh, oof.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you were so smart to get these ladies in
All
the
friends too,
album.
you know, and we
Really?
all met differently. All friends, and everyone is a bad musician and a bad person in their own right. So from Leona to Psy to Lislot, I mean, you know, Samora,
Mhm.
Cam Carvey, Tim Smith, everybody did really like their own thing on the music that I presented to them, and it's incredible. So many different voices, you dig?
You know, I want to get especially Leona on the show. I already
Oh,
sent a
you should, yeah,
request.
please do.
Yeah.
She's got a new thing out that's hopefully going to come out soon. That's so banging. I heard some of it. It's crazy. She's a genius.
She's
She's
excellent,
definitely, you
man.
know,
Yeah. You know, I love to promote the artists that not a lot of people know about. You know what I
exactly.
mean? They're not
Yeah,
really
it's not in
the
the
limelight,
mainstream.
in the
Exactly.
mainstream.
You
Because
know,
you always
it's
hear the
underground.
same, I hate to say this, the same crap out in the commercial world over and over and over again.
Yeah,
And, and that's what I like to do is bring all these great musicians and singers and songwriters on my show from all over the world, you
it's
know?
great that you do that. For it's an outlet for real. You know, I say real music and just the way that you can do things and still be. I don't need to be mainstream. I just want the music to be killing and people to
Right.
enjoy it for what it is. I can't put it. I don't know where to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's all those elements, and that's how I
Hmm.
grew up. I tapped into everything that I've done, the people I've been around, all these great musicians, and just who always said, "Do what you feel to do."
Well, you know music, man. I feel it.
We're trying to get, I'm working on some new stuff now for the
All
next.
right.
So
Really?
it's like
Already?
the create. Yeah, man. This one took a while to come out, so it's like the creative process needs to happen. I already have some stuff cooked up, but I'm like searching for a completely different sound. So it's been interesting to say the least.
Well, like I said before, this is Grammy worthy. I would vote in a heartbeat to get this
Oh, I
thing.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. As long as people enjoy it, that's really for me. Awards are great and it's great to be recognized, but it's like really for me, if people dig and can dance to it and bounce to it, whatever
Mhm.
they feel, then I think I'm doing my job. And so I've been so lucky in my life to be on big stages and be recognized with some of the greatest musicians that,
Oh yeah.
like just for the people to enjoy it. That's what I'm
Hmm.
really into.
You know, a lot of artists, they don't like to be put in categories, with the genres. And there's always new genres coming out now.
Exactly.
But I love it because especially like alternative R&B,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
describes something instead of just going R&B,
Exactly.
progressive soul,
Exactly. It's
R&B
all
fusion. I love it.
exactly. I had a
I,
lot of time to think about things. It's just like that. The record is just a mirror of my going through life and things that we all go through, and just trying to be a better person and learn from the pluses and minuses. And those are all with tunes. Like I just express what people think in my way.
it's almost kind of a concept album in a way too,
Yep,
Who who
exactly.
who produced and engineered the album? Because the quality is incredible.
Kareem Riggins produced with myself, and
Uh-huh.
Kyle Hoffman. Kyle Hoffman did the mixes.
Excellent
So
job.
definitely the two
And,
bad cats. Kareem I've known forever.
mhm.
His work with Common, but it's like my little brother. Every gig I left, I put him on, and then he put me on with Common and introduced me to other people. So we're like the brothers from another mother. We're so connected, and he's just super bad dude too.
Mhm. Well, I'm going to talk about some of the tracks on this album
Yeah,
now.
sure, let's get it.
First of all, straight from the heart. I love I love that. That's a really cool song, man.
That's
And
a
that
that's something that was just like me and Kareem messing around in the studio on a break,
really.
playing two drums together, and I forgot about the file. And I went back one day, kind of just looking at some stuff, and I heard this. I was like, "Wait, what's this?" So I put it in Logic, chopped it up, and then yeah, made a song from it. And Leona killed it. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Ray
she
Angry,
did.
you know, Alex Hamburger, a whole bunch of people on that track.
Are you gonna have the ladies on the next album too, or what do you think? Something
Yeah, we're
different?
gonna mix it up.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I kind of want to take some adventures and see what happens. But yeah, we'll get some other people, bring those back, and create
Hmm.
some new kind of sound I'm going for. I'm not sure what it is, but I hear it.
Jazz artists are so lucky because you get to collaborate with so many other great other players.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
always naturally just come together. You
yeah.
know,
That's what the music is. It's a camaraderie. So, but those boundaries stretch over into all the genres. Like all the cats know me. I know most of the cats because I like all music. I try and stay current, not in the
hmm
past.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's very modern music. You know, I mean, I would say it's kind of pioneering this
Oh wow,
album
you do.
in
Oh
a
damn.
way.
Okay, I like you, man. We need to take you on the road, man. You can do your thing before the show starts. We can let you just talk for a minute, get the crowd real amped. I
Hey,
like
I'll
that.
do it, man. I'll do it.
There's
I
a
grew
lot
up.
of great musicians, out here
Yeah,
now playing good music, and everyone's just trying to take the music to different places. And I think that's the beautiful thing about what's possible if we don't get stuck in a rut and not be afraid to venture outside of what everyone
sure.
else just wants to do. That's the problem.
That's
Everyone
it.
sticks to the same sound, same formula, and I'm not trying to do that.
Well, thank God for that.
Oh, definitely. Woo! You dig?
I dig it, man.
You dig?
I,
Yes,
I
sir.
I grew up. I was born and raised in Baltimore, and I was
Oh, you
brought
know.
up
Oh, yeah.
brought up in D.C. So
Yes,
R&B
sir.
is in my blood, man. R&B and
Go, go.
soul, funk. You
Oh, yeah.
know,
DC Go Go, baby.
yeah, that was in the
The
streets.
Black
So
Hole. Oh, yeah. I know what's up now. Come on, man.
all good stuff.
Woo.
And I miss it. I miss hearing it on the radio. I mean, you can
Yeah, they don't
hear.
play that on the radio.
No, man, you can hear hip hop, but
That's
some
like a
of it's
college
just
station, maybe.
yeah, exactly. College
Way out.
station, really. Not the proficient musicians that I'm used
Oh,
to
yeah.
hearing. You know,
Yep,
that's what I
exactly.
miss. I really miss that.
We're here,
Yes, and
trying to be heard.
I'm gonna promote the hell out of you too.
Please do. Thank you. We appreciate it for real.
What's best for us? Another great tune that features is
Ooh.
Paris. Paris is from North Carolina, right?
Yeah, she's bad. Oh Lord.
Yeah, she's
Oh man,
good.
that's the street track right there. That's
Mm,
the club banger.
it
Those
is.
drums, what she did is crazy, and the drums, the way I laced the drums, I programmed all those drums. So, yeah, we just, when you play drums, it's easy to understand how things should feel. And the tempo, there's a tempo that people like to dance to. You just gotta lock into that tempo and get the right sound and get the
Hmm.
right low end. The low end makes people move
Oh yeah.
for sure. So as
That-
long as that and the snare drums popping, woo,
yep.
that's one of my favorite tracks.
Hmm. Me too. I love it. You got a great guitar player on So Confused, huh? Grammy Award winning singer, songwriter, guitarist.
Oh yeah.
Cameron.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He killed that. Originally
Oh
I sang it
man.
and I sent it to him and he's like, "What you want me to do?" I'm like, "Man, you sing, man. Go ahead and do your thing." So he sent back the same lyrics and just had a whole nother perspective and made it sound so good. It's just crazy. It's real simple, the way we did it, but the way he sings it makes
Hmm.
the whole thing move the way I needed it to, without being too cluttered or too crowded. Like I wanted you to hear the lyric because it really means a whole lot,
Yep.
so he did it. Thank you,
Oh
Cam.
yeah. Oh yeah. Angels Around. Very intricate
Oh
sound.
yeah.
You know.
That's my friend Dario Daida. It's his tune, and he's a bass
Hmm.
player, Italian bass player, and it's actually an exercise, a
Right.
bass exercise. The whole progression, do do bing, do boom boom bing. The whole thing is actually a bass exercise. But we play it in trio with Kurt Rosenwinkel, and so
Hmm.
I took the track from just my iPhone, recorded a couple of bars at the Vanguard, took it and flipped it back,
Oh
and
wow.
then just sonically know how to make things sound better, change the drums and beefed it up, and there you go. And Kurt played on it. Aaron Parks got a little bit, Shedrick Mitchell. Yeah, it's crazy. Tim Smith.
How'd you put the album together? I mean, did you guys record in the studio or was there bits and pieces from all
Yeah,
over
we
the
did it
country?
in Brooklyn, at
In
Brooklyn
Brooklyn?
Recording, and with Andy. And then it sat for a minute. We had live drums on everything. But then what I did was during the pandemic, I went back and really, I had a chance to check out the sounds and what I wanted to do. So a lot of things I changed up. We kept a lot of the drums like going So Confused and My Turn Now. Those are still the original drums. A lot of things I ended up programming,
right,
or beefing up the drums I had. So yeah, it was a nice process, man. I learned a lot. You know, I'm really into music, so it was a challenge working in all these different DAWs, trying to get the sound right. And then Kyle Hoffman hooked it up. So
yeah, I learned a lot too, man.
I sent him a snare. He make it sound like a snare.
I learned a lot from this album as well.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate it for real.
Leona, man, on Crazy Games. I mean, what a voice.
Simple,
you know,
right?
Yeah,
effective. And the EQ is what makes the whole thing so crazy. The way it fades in and the way the crossfades is going, and her vocals, and those drums were built for me, and those were John Bonham size drums. So when you really listen, that low end shit is crazy. The same sizes, same cymbals, Pisces, thank you.
Wow.
And we recorded those drums was too powerful. We had to bring it back a little bit because the shit was crazy. But I like that. Live is gonna be real crazy. Live, drums, the vocals, oh man.
I love to hear this whole album live. It'd be great.
Oh, we're gonna get it. It's happening.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Some
of the tracks sound like it would be hard to perform live, but
well, I rehearsed with some cats in London. We pulled it all off with
really
the use of Roland and Ableton, you know, and just having everyone is so multi-talented, so we have a way to cover everything. But we still want it to feel live, though. Still got to bounce live. So
yeah,
you should be able to do it. If all those things fail, you should still be able to pull a show off, and that's my whole thing. We do it with it, and then we do it without it, and make it sound like the musicians that we are. We come up with the vibe. Okay, this is where we need to be on this. We can change it up.
Sure.
Each night it might be different. I might flip the way that we do what's best for us. We can bounce that a whole other way, you know. So
see, that's what's cool about jazz.
Exactly.
Jazz, fusion, progressive rock. You can always change it up.
But I think it's we could go further and say not just jazz. That's good about musicians who learn to be open-minded and learn, and whatever their genre is, they're willing to do other things in there and out of it. So jazz I know a lot of cats who don't play jazz who are just the same way. They think the same way. So I think it's all great people who want to actually learn their instrument and the history of their instrument and be versatile.
I love guys like, you know, I had John McLaughlin on the show, Vishnu. One of my favorite albums was with Billy Cobham was the Spectrum album, you know, with Tommy Bolin and all those guys.
Drums was crazy.
Oh man.
Exactly. But see, they've got away from that sound. Like they don't.
I know. You're right.
Still make that sound crazy today, though.
Of course.
You know, like really. Exactly. Like that's what we're trying to get. Like bring a little bit of that and then
bring it back.
How we take it forward. You know.
Well, if we make your album a Grammy record, they will understand that we need.
I hope so. You know, I hope we get in there. You know, we try.
I hope so.
We try.
You deserve it, man.
Real hard. We're gonna push real hard. But like,
what category would you be in? That's gonna be a tough one.
I don't know. There's like they have a new alternative jazz. I'm not really sure we put this, man. Really, like I think we just bang the singles each way and see where they fall. You know, we got street stuff. We got stuff like you said. We got stuff for everything.
Everything.
It's gonna be hard. We're gonna try to cover. So, you know, I'll be happy if they place it all over. So.
They need I don't think they have a category for alternative jazz or alternative R&B, right? Do they?
Yeah, maybe alternative. I don't know, instrumental alternative music. I'm not sure. Really, I have no clue, bro.
Neo's another one
because it's just music to me. They should just have a category called music.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, your personality reminds me a little bit of Jimi Hendrix. You know,
modern music. Alternative modern music, just call it music and just get rid of everything
exactly else. Yeah
so in that you could have some, you know, just music. I think
I agree with you. I don't know if you heard my statement. I thought you remind me a little bit of Jimi Hendrix, you know, the way he talked about music, you know, you guys sound a little bit
You know,
alike.
that's one of the greatest. We follow that right there. There's so many legends and so many people that all you have to do is really just listen and watch and learn and research your instrument, but other instruments too, and good music. Like, it's out there for everybody. Not everybody is going to be an encyclopedia, but you know, it's good to check out different things and be versatile. This is about versatility. That's it.
That's it.
You know,
willing to experiment.
Exactly.
Willing to
See
learn.
where the music takes you.
Exactly, man. You know, I like the dialogue on a couple of the tracks you have on here. That's hip, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was me just wilding out during the pandemic. Like,
oh, was that you?
Oh, it's all me.
I didn't know that.
Every single voice.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I got in the room, you know, long days sitting watching the news, be like, okay, this shit drive me crazy. So
that's
let me
funny.
see what I can do. And I needed some skits, so those 2 skits are crazy. People they're gonna really laugh if they put them together.
Last time we gonna be polite.
Oh well, you know, that's when all the stuff was going on. George Floyd.
Yeah.
My good friend Eric Gardner years ago was like one of the big ones too. We went to kindergarten, public school together, so he was a good friend of the family. So that was that. It was just really these things that kept going on that was seeming like the norm. And
right.
So I was like, hey, wait a minute, we're gonna speak on this.
Yeah. You know, when things changed for me, when I thought we were in the Matrix, is when John Lennon got murdered. I said,
oh, really? Definitely. I was in
it's
New
like
York,
everything started changing, you know. It's like things that weren't supposed to happen were happening. You know,
people losing their minds.
Yeah, exactly. This didn't make any sense. I mean, you could go back to, I remember 68 like it was nothing, when Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy.
I came 2 years after.
Oh man, I remember all that stuff.
Yeah,
it was like, bad news. That was a bad year, man. It was good. It was a good music year,
but everything else was fucked.
Everything else was screwed. Yeah. But you know, in times of crisis, even during the pandemic, good music comes out of that, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, that's definitely that's some more. The track I did with some more, it was exactly that. You know, when you're gone, that was classic, man. That was exactly what we tried to do. I kept seeing the news, man. My eyes were, when I saw Kobe, what happened to that situation, my eyes were like shut for days because I was just crying. And it was just like we kept losing so many people, and it's just like those are the memories when they're gone. It's like we have to really cherish when they're here.
Yeah.
You know, and really be present. And so that really struck a chord. And some more, you know, great vocalists. His voice is so velvet soft, and is exactly what I needed.
Yeah. Jeff Beck hit me hard.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people these have been some weird times, man. Like, we need some good music. The people need it for the soul, man. We all need to chill.
Well, the next crazy thing might be discovering we have aliens on Earth. It seems like it's going that way.
Oh yeah, we getting there. They're letting it out now.
They are letting
put my stuff out soon, boy. Oh Lord. Uh-oh.
Oh, one of your albums are going to be a collaboration with aliens.
Oh man, it's getting crazy. Really getting crazy. Oh,
they probably got some good instruments up there, man.
We better hurry up. Hopefully they like my record. Bring my stuff, UFO aliens. Shit.
Oh,
it is getting out.
Oh man. Losing You, another Liana Berlin favorite track.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
And My Turn Now, it had the ingenuity, like I said again, of a George Clinton. You know, it's you know, that intelligence, that music intelligence, which I love. The whole album is intelligent, in my opinion.
Oh, I love the dap, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's just me. It's just me. It's just how I am.
You. That's all about you.
Gemini. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know, we were talking about DC, where I'm from and everything. And Cy Smith.
Oh yeah, I know. I met Cy up at Howard.
The Go-Go Band, right? In Time.
Yep.
Yeah, and she graduated. Cy graduated from Howard University as well. Which,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big college in DC.
Gordon Campbell, whole lot of cats. Ray Angry, a whole lot of cats went there.
Very cool.
There too. So yeah, Cy was my girl. I mean, this is Mark Whitfield's cousin, and so I met her first at Howard, and then I didn't see her for years. And Mark was like, "Hey man, this is my cousin." I'm like, "Oh wait a minute, I know Cy Smith. What's going on?" And so she's a sweetheart. I played with her with Chris Bodie before, and her own music is killing, but she didn't flinch to like jump on this and just do her thing, man, for real, in the studio.
And she's an actress too, right?
In the studio.
Yeah. I think she played on Ally McBeal.
Yeah.
Character there. Yeah.
Oof, she's badass.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, no, she's in there. She's in there all the way.
How about the Sugar Bang Bang?
Oh, that's just a Brazilian groove I had. Like I did that beat like in 1989 or something like that.
Right.
And I just went back and beefed it up. And yeah, it's supposed to be the part 2 of the first skit. It's what happens years later.
Oh, I love it.
Sugar Bang Bang, that's right.
Yeah, man. You need to write a book now.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to get to. Really, you know what? So all these memories don't go away. Definitely.
Right.
I do. Every day I write something, so you don't forget, because there's so many memories. And I don't want to be like, have someone telling the story and then filling in their own shit.
That's right.
No, I want to tell the story myself because it's a great story and still being told.
And take pictures.
Oh, I got pictures. I got pictures. Oh yeah, we got pictures.
Good.
With everybody, always. Yeah.
People like pictures in books,
Oh yeah. Hey man, people they just look at pictures now. They don't read.
I know, especially today. They don't read as much as they used to.
Yeah, just do a Greg Hutchinson picture book.
Well, everything's fast nowadays. The
online,
internet
that's all we're doing. Yeah.
They don't waste time reading on the internet. They just want to,
I keep telling people about the dial-up, the really dial-up phone,
right?
The rotary phone, and you just had to wait, and someone called you. If they didn't get you, they just had to call you back.
That's right.
There was no answering machine then, so people were a lot slower. But the music can do that too if we just get them in a groove and make them slow down.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And that's all we're trying to do right here. Is just like every tune, I want you to just check it out and find your favorite.
Man, you are good for depression, high blood pressure.
Oh, that's what this album is, actually. So you got it just right. It was all of that.
When they're gone, Samora, she's a reggae artist, right? Wow.
Samora is he's a singer that plays with August Green. He's in the group August Green.
Right.
Yeah, Penderhughes, Samora Penderhughes, yeah.
Speaking of reggae, your dad was in a reggae band, correct?
Oh, my dad was in a few bands, yeah. He used to play with a calypso singer named Calypso Rose.
Right.
All kinds of things. I did something with Billy Ocean, like a whole different, he's still playing percussion now. He's still in New York City.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I might take him on the road if he behave.
I love reggae. I've been to Jamaica.
Oh man, it's killing.
And
that's the roots. That's the roots,
Yeah,
And that's if you listen to the music, you understand how it moves everybody, and everyone moves, and that's just exactly some of the elements in this. There's all of that. If you really listen to some island sounds in some of these tunes.
Yep. Yeah, Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, of course.
Oh,
I loved all those guys.
That's it, man. Dennis Brown, a whole bunch. Whew.
Yeah.
Have
you experimented with reggae like on an album?
Oh, when I was younger, I played a bunch with my dad. There were some tunes that we didn't put on the record yet. There was a couple, one or two. I might go back and switch them up.
Right.
That's a good idea. hadn't really thought, I was like, I'm not sure where I'm trying to go, but we always got to pay homage to where I come from. So it'll be a tune that'll have that vibe to it, but it'll be able to move a different way.
So were you born in Trinidad?
No, I'm born in Brooklyn, New York.
In Brooklyn, but your dad was Trinidad? Yeah.
Yeah. So, all the time, the music and playing the parade on Eastern Parkway,
right?
West Indian Parade, which always ended in a shootout. Excuse me.
Shooting.
Even back then, cats was always wilding out. Man. You start running, everything's going great, and then all of a sudden, now you see the parade is all roped off, and they got barricades. So it's just a whole different thing. But yeah, we did that for a long time. So the music was always there, but so was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yep.
So was Bob Marley. Everything was there. So I listened to a lot of things. Diana Ross. He was really playing on the OJs, Ray Goodman and Brown. I go in there.
Me too. Yeah.
That's it.
Like you said, I love all those guys, man.
Oh, actually I call that like the groundwork for how music is progressing now. But even before that, if you go back, Sam Cooke, and you go way back, it just always progressed. And the one
You
thing
know,
that's
you were talking about George Floyd. How about
yeah.
Sam Cooke? That
Oh yeah.
that was never figured out.
I know.
What the hell happened with
Yeah, that's a
that?
whole nother yeah.
And this
Yep.
guy was huge, man.
Oh, he was a rock star, man. Yeah, they
Something
never figured that one out.
happened there that they
Yeah,
hid. He was incredible. Sam Cooke was
we knew
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame they don't bring that back. Now they're bringing back Tupac, that case.
Yeah, let's see what happens with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so long. They waited too long, man.
It's way too long. I talked to his cousin.
What you gonna do now?
Yeah. Of course, there's conspiracy theories and that he's living in Cuba and he's alive.
No. There's no Cuba there. He's in heaven with Biggie.
Yeah, he's got to be.
They're making the big records now. There's no conspiracy on that one, brother.
I talked to his cousin, and we did an interview together, and he was talking about Tupac, and he had some conspiracy theories as well. But
yeah, it's unfortunate. It's
because when they saw the body in the morgue, the tattoos or something didn't match up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't match up.
Ooh.
So he thought he was in Cuba.
Wow.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool if he came back?
You can't hide in Cuba though. You can't hide in Cuba, man. Somebody would be somehow. Come on. That shit would have definitely gotten back.
Probably.
I mean, I wish, but yeah, no. That's two losses that never should have happened.
No. So there's a bunch of them, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a whole lot of people. You just gotta treat each other better. That's it.
That's it. You got to.
That's it.
You got to treat each other better.
That's all. Respect.
Video games have a lot to do with it because they, when you play a video game, are you a gamer?
Yeah, but this thing, the phone is the main. That's the source.
I know. You're right.
That's the problem.
You're right.
Nobody slows down anymore.
But video games, you get so wrapped up, it's almost like killing is not real. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, those cats. Yeah, some people go in there like I don't play video games. Life is enough of a game. That's all we need. We don't need no video game.
Oh man, Fly Away. Going back to that's a cool track. I love the horn.
Nick Payton.
Yeah, Nick Payton. Yeah.
Side.
Nicholas Payton.
That was some old Gretsch drums.
And your drum solo.
Yeah, just gotta throw something in there.
Yeah, man. About time.
That's it.
About time you put your drum solo in.
No, we didn't need that for this record. That was a fun. It was like I was making fun of it actually. That was the whole thing, making fun of it. People be like, "Oh hell, okay." You gotta poke fun at yourself sometimes, also. Not too serious.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Sure.
Every track is so much fun and so different. So the process is different.
It's so different. You got that one kind of had that fusion.
That was definitely for that. Exactly.
That's
exactly what that's for. You said it.
All right, here's a big question. Gigs.
Okay.
When's your gigs? Next touring, that kind of thing.
We're getting that together now. We got, put the record out and we've been lining up some things. So hopefully maybe in the winter sometime we can get going. Right when it's coming out for a push, and then keep going like into the next summer and just keep rocking. Once it starts, I'm down. I've been on the road all my life, so this is a new venture, so I'm ready to put in the work. You
gonna start out in Europe first, or?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, both. We try and do both. Spread it all over, and then get the buzz going, and then start concentrating.
Right.
I know a lot of people, so time to call in those favors.
Sure, definitely.
That's what you do all these years. You build friendships.
Right.
So I've built a lot. So now it's time to repay.
Awesome.
Just joking.
Who said that?
Who said that?
I wanted to mention, talk about the Open Studio Jazz.
Oh, Open Studio is That's just me and well, it's Peter Martin, my good friend, and it actually kind of got going on a concept I had with some videos also. So we joined up, and he's just taking the platform to a whole nother level. So it features a lot of great teachers, and we
Right.
just put out content for people to learn at their own pace, you know, so you don't feel pressured. You can watch the videos over and over. So we're about to do some new ones too.
Oh,
So
good.
we'll update the content very shortly. But it's a
Awesome.
great platform. Like I said, if you're trying to learn the music, there's everything for everything that you're trying to learn about how to play the instrument, whichever
Hmm.
way you want to.
Right.
So check it out. Please do. Please go to Open Studio.
Okay. Definitely. I love it because mainly jazz artists they love to teach.
Yeah.
You guys love to teach, which is great because
Yeah, and the stuff I teach you can apply to everything though. So it's
yeah,
across it's I teach in a jazz way, but it really applies to just how to play the instrument the best way and get
right.
the best sound that you can, you know?
Yeah,
That's the important thing. So,
sure. I agree with you.
you know?
I saw a YouTube video that you basically discovered a little bit of your past, ancestral past from
Oh yeah,
Angola.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was
That's
deep, man.
cool. Yeah.
There's a whole lot of history stuff that like my friend was just putting me up on. So we took a tour and we were able to see all these different places that, you know, and try and get the story out to people to really not forget about, you know,
Sure.
Africa in general, you know, and now especially what's going on now. Like
Hmm.
it's really getting crazy. So we can't let that go.
Yeah. I did that DNA testing. You know,
Oh,
my
okay.
my mom's actually from Cuba.
Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. Wow.
Also from an island, the
Yeah, of
big
course.
island.
We all from some island,
Yeah, we're all from some island.
you know.
But it's so weird because I found out, believe it or not, and I had no idea where this came from. I've got 1% Nigerian.
Oh, shoot. Wow. That's
Don't know
killing,
where that
man.
came from.
Oh man, that's awesome though.
But I used to have a business in DC,
Okay.
electronics, and we sold electronics to people all over the world. So we had
Yeah.
dual voltage, 110, 220
Yeah.
voltage.
So you had accounts over there also.
I
Nice.
I took care of a lot of Nigerian customers
Wow. Awesome,
too.
man. Whew.
Yeah. If somebody from Africa came in my store, I could tell you exactly what part of Africa he was from.
Oh,
That's
that's
how good
killing,
I
man.
got.
Oh, damn. That's
Nigeria,
awesome.
Cameroon, Ivory
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Coast, Kenya,
Whew. That's being connected with the people, you know.
but not
That's how
Angola.
you get
I
that.
never got anybody from Angola.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hip place, man. It's super hip.
Is it?
It's super hip. Yeah, it's been a few times. Uh, have some nice friends down there that bring us down to play. Go down there with Aaron Goldberg, with Josh, with Diane Reeves. So, yeah.
All right. Here's a question I ask everybody. I get very interesting answers.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If you had a Field of Dreams wish, like the movie, to perform, collaborate with anyone from the past or present, who would that be?
Wow. Past or present? Let's see.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, that's hard. There's so many. Damn. Maybe I would say shit, Prince.
Really?
Pass.
That's a good
Let's
answer.
no, no, no. Let's go past,
Okay.
past. So we're going past. I would say like, well, shit, Miles.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say Miles.
I mean, damn, that was a no-brainer. Well, I don't know what I was thinking about. Miles, yeah. Um,
Coltrane.
Coltrane, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely in that era. But also, like I would love to have collaborated with Led Zeppelin
Yep.
and written something for them and see what happens. Let John Bonham play. Oh Lord, you dig?
Yeah.
And the current, present, like always with Buster. I want to get with Buster. Um, let's see, something with Common. Would love to do
Hmm.
that. Anderson .Paak, bad
Hmm.
dude. Like get with
Hmm.
him. Maybe something with JD Beck, something with my boy Chris Dave, something with everybody who's who I like and who knows me and who I know. Derek Hodge, everybody. Glasper, everybody, the whole crew, but bring something different.
Yeah.
you know, so that would be my pick.
How about Hendrix? Would you play with Hendrix?
Of course, he got okay. I can have more. Okay, Hendrix, definitely.
I could see you playing with Hendrix.
I would put we would do a combo, Hendrix and Led Zeppelin.
You know, I could see Hendrix still getting into fusion.
Yeah, yeah.
I could see that. He was about to experiment in so many different things.
I think so. Yeah, he was going there anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got cut short. He was hearing all the music. He had all the cats around him too. So that would have been curious. Like that's something I would have loved to have heard. Maybe that's something I can think about too. Like you're giving me so many ideas here. Let me write this down. Influence future tune.
Or all the guys that you mentioned, put them on your next album.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we get those for sure.
Yeah,
definitely. We're gonna get that.
Now you studied under Marvin Smith and Kenny Washington, right?
Yep. Yeah. And Justin DeChocho also.
Wow.
Yeah. So great teachers. You know, Smitty was like the first, my next door neighbor, and then Kenny was like the next big influence in my life. No, he's like my uncle. So. And Justin DeChocho is the person who taught Kenny Washington and Omar Hakeem, Marcus Miller, like a whole bunch of cats. So he was really a mentor throughout my high school and going into college. Also, my high school teacher Manny Stoniello back in Brooklyn. So I had great people around, you know, to learn from. And but yeah, those drummers. You look what we're talking about. Smitty was crazy, man. Oh Lord, still crazy. So yeah, they still here too.
They're still here. That's right.
Definitely.
You know, a lot of great music came from Brooklyn, didn't it?
Oh, definitely. So you got a lot of people, a lot of genres.
My dad's family was from Bensonhurst.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was out.
Yeah.
Down downtown Brooklyn.
I used to visit there as a kid all the time. Very different.
Yeah. Now it's so different. Now it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't even get in there now. Like it's become like this overpriced place, but it's still my home.
That's what I heard.
It's too much, man. You're just trying to survive. That's not it.
You got to be loving Italy, man.
I love it, man. It's cool. Like,
what part of Italy are you?
I'm in Rome.
Oh, you're in Rome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not far from the Coliseum, so it's super cool, man. Right now,
near the Coliseum. Wow.
Yeah. It's burning here, and there's no air conditioning.
There's no air conditioning. How come?
I got big fans. Some of these places are made like that. Don't ask me, man. We might put it in though. This is ridiculous, man. I can't take this, man.
How come you can't get air conditioning?
You can. Some of these places are made without them, but you can put it in. But we moved in like 2 years ago. I've been gone, but yeah, we might have to. My lady's a vocalist, so the air thing for her is crazy. I'm like, okay, we might just have to have this room where all the music is air conditioned because this shit is ridiculous.
I wouldn't survive, man.
Oh no, it's crazy, man. I lose weight just sitting here.
I'm telling you. I couldn't survive. That's crazy. Gotta have air.
Definitely.
Gregory, anything else you need to talk about? Did we miss anything?
Man, I think you covered, man. I like the fact that you were so, you know, well prepared and just come with the good questions and that you really believe in the record. And I just want people to have fun. You know, that's the main thing. And come out and support all musicians, you know, not just me, but everybody. And look out for what's getting ready to happen. You know, we banging.
You are
That's
banging.
It. You know, we ready to bang, so let's go.
Well, the bang is 5 stars. That's for me, man.
Thank you,
give it
brother.
5 stars. It's coming out September 29th, and I can't wait.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, yeah, everybody's going to love this album, man. Thank you so much for being on the show.
I appreciate it, really, man. It was so much fun to just sit and talk about not just my stuff, but just music in general. It's good to talk with people who know what the hell's going on. So I appreciate it, man. For real. I'm going to tell everybody about what you're doing. And
I appreciate that.
Keep it up, man. We need people.
Hey, you got any friends that want to be on the show?
Yeah, I'll get at you, man, for sure, man. I'll send you a couple of cats you could check out. And
anytime,
man, we appreciate it, really. We really do. We need people like you to keep playing the music and supporting the music. So keep doing what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You keep doing what you're doing too.
Oh, we getting ready to get it cracking.
Good. We need the legends.
Thank you.
The living legends.
You know, we're trying to keep the flame going and also move the torch forward, but keep the integrity of what we do. Live music can never be copied.
You just said it, man. Keep the integrity going.
That's right. You know.
I'm disappointed. I grew up in the 60s.
Yeah.
Radio was, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, different.
All the great music was on one station.
Exactly.
You'd have soul, R&B, Sinatra, the Beatles, everything was on one station.
Not now.
The 60s, the soul groups, the R&B, how classy those guys were, man.
Everything now has become programmed.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Fit into a program.
It's
Music ain't
sad.
that. Music ain't that, man.
No, real. Man.
That's why I did the record that
I was a top 40 DJ back in the late 70s.
Nice. Oh man, killing.
And now it's all programmed.
Exactly.
It's not about the community.
No. It's just whatever's popular. That's all they want to get.
Yep.
We're gonna fight the battle. Keep doing what you're doing.
You got to keep doing it. Got to keep that. We'll bring it back. Hopefully, we'll bring it back. I
appreciate that. We love that.
I do want to say special thanks to John.
Thank you, John.
Is it Bleicher? Is John Bleicher?
Yes.
Okay. Prospect PR for arranging this interview with Gregory Hutchinson. Pre-order the new album by Greg Hutchinson. The Bang! Pre-order now. I guess there's a link. You can get it on your website, which is link.to/the bang.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. You're at is it openstudiojazz.com?
Yeah, we there.
Hutchology.
Yeah, we there too. Yeah.
Open Studio. You're on Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
You're on Linktree.
Yep.
You have the YouTube channel. You have TikTok and Spotify as well.
Yeah, they got it all.
And I'm listing your discography. I can never say that. Discography of all your albums on the websites as well.
Perfect. Yep, there it is. Ooh.
All right, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
And you have a good day, man. I really appreciate it, man. Have a good evening.
Anytime. We'll get you back again.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's progress. You dig? So now it's my turn to get to work. You dig?
All right, man. Thanks,
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Take care.
Take care, you too. Bye-bye.